What is up, guys? I'm J Ward, your unique hero, for the first video of 2019. Now, as of this Monday, and the video will be recorded and uploaded at the exact same time, pretty much. So, uh, Friday night, last Friday night, before my swim meet, two new shows dropped on Netflix. One of them was called Titans, and the other one was called Sex Education. So naturally, I went for Titans. Now, I'm going to be working on a kind of all-around proper review for the show Titans. It's 11 episodes long. Each episode's about 50 minutes or more. I'm only at episode 5, but I want to touch on some good things about it because the show has a lot of good bits. Like, there are a lot of things that I really like about the show, but I feel like the review will be heavily on the negatives. Now, the review will point out all the good things, don't you worry, but I wanted to get this quick video out more so about and praise it for the good stuff, because there's a lot of controversy around a lot of the characters, all this other malarkey and nonsense and stuff that really doesn't make sense to me, just maybe because I don't have the intention to care, or maybe I don't have the deep appreciation of the lore enough to be able to fully understand these things. Nevertheless, though, Titans is the thing, and I wanted to talk about it because honestly, there's a lot of good to Titans. I really enjoy the stuff with Beast Boy and Rachel, aka Beast Boy and Raven, respectfully. I think that the chemistry, I don't know if it's just between the two actresses, but I really like the chemistry between the two of them. They seem to work really well. I believe that they are actually liking each other and they are growing more, and they could potentially become a relationship down the line. I really like that, honestly. There's a lot of negative things. There's a lot of negativity, especially with maybe Corey. I call her maybe Corey, simply because it's Starfire, who doesn't seem to know anything. Like, she doesn't even know who she is. She doesn't even know if she's really Corey. Corey's the only name we ever really get, so it's maybe Corey. That's what I'm gonna call her for forever. She's maybe Corey, unless the show fixes that between the end of episode 5 and episode 11. But I get the feeling that we won't. Maybe in the last episode. Anyways, so yeah. To be honest, I wasn't initially hooked on it. Episode 1 didn't really reel me in. Episode 4 is where everything's kind of getting good right now at the moment, from where I'm at, anyways. But yeah, the dynamic seems really, really weird. Like, there's no, other than Beast Boy, no characters are really upbeat and positive. Everyone either walks the middle or is downright negative. And to be fair, it was kind of the same. You had Raven, who was always kind of negative and, kind of negative. Then you had Cyborg and Beast Boy, who were like the best bromance, and they were upbeat, but Cyborg could get serious if he needed to. Robin, aka Dick Grayson, he always kind of walked the center line. He was never fully positive, but he was never fully negative either. Presumably because as the leader, he should be able to work with his teammates, and so he would have to kind of straddle that line. The Robin in this is not doing a good job at doing that. But, I can see where he's trying, and I can appreciate that he's trying this kind of middle road-esque thing. Starfire, for some reason, also, or maybe Corey, is also kind of straddling this line, which is really strange and bizarre, and I don't quite get it. It's really weird. But yeah, honestly, though, I think the show has the potential to be good. I'm taking nothing away from the show. I think the show has potential. I think it can do well. Their CGI budget should have been a lot higher. And again, I'm minor nitpicking at this point. And again, that'll get into in the more kind of, in the fully done review, if you will. But these are just kind of like quick thoughts, real thoughts, more positives, honestly, because I want this to be very positive. I'm really looking forward to Titans. I am looking forward to finishing the show, to see what I think of it. And yeah, they're not all hits. Episode 3, I thought, was a complete failure. The only thing that got me through that was the hilariously bad performances of certain people within the thing. And yeah, that's about it. But no, the show has potential. It has great things. Like I said, everything to do with Raven, aka Rachel, as they call her in the series for some reason. Everything that she does is really good. And I'm not saying that just because she's the main character. There's this really weird, like, things probably shouldn't be funny with her, but they are. Like, two characters will get into an argument, and then she'll break it up in the most over dramatic way possible, like breaking glass and just destroying things completely with her powers because she goes mental. And, like, I'm sure I'm supposed to take that as serious, but I don't know, it might be just me, but I found them really funny. Like, it's really funny how comedically over the top it goes. And credit to them, they have some really good effects back in episode one. And yeah, I think it's a great show. I look forward to finishing it, and then I look forward to getting the review out for you guys because you guys deserve a proper review. The good, the bad, the ugly, even the great, all deserves to be mentioned. But I wasn't sure if I was going to get to all the positive points within my review, so I want this to kind of mostly be like mostly good thoughts, and then going onward it will be like some of the not so good thoughts. So, anyways, I'm Drew Ward. See you all later.